I want to get into this really quick. I know I said we would be showing going over a film. I have recorded the film recording 3 times now. Something is not working right on my PC. I'm not able to get the footage for some reason. So we won't be able to go over the film this week. I'll just kind of put the highlights in the video as I talk about them. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I spent almost 2 hours working on it now. I'm really sorry I couldn't get the film in there. The film breakdown, I really wanted that to be a big part of it. I hope you guys enjoy the video though, and have a very blessed day. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video. Thank you. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy EverythingNYG back again with another week of football. So, Giants at Cowboys. What a rough game for us. Very rough game. Final score 20-44. Dallas comes out on top. As I predicted in the video last week, I said Dallas would win, either in a blowout or a very close game. Let me get a drink of water, then we'll get right back into this. Okay, so I want to start off with some of the stats. Offensively, not great for us. Dallas on fire on offense. Dallas looked great. Let me move my microphone thing out of the way really quick, and I'll read you the stats. So, Mike Glennon, 16 for 25, 196 yards, a pick, or 2 picks, and a touchdown. One being a pick 6 at the end of the game, one to Trayvon Diggs. Daniel Jones, we know he got limited time. We'll get into that in a little bit. 5 for 13, 98 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Dak Prescott, 22 for 32, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. And I'm very sorry if you hear my fan in the background at the top of my room. Let's go into the rushing stats. Devontae Booker, 16 carries, 42 yards, 2.6 average, and 1 touchdown. Saquon, 2 carries, 9 yards. We know what happened to that. DJ, 3 carries, 9 yards. We know what happened to that. Ezekiel Elliott, 21 carries, 110 yards, and a touchdown. Tony Pollard, the second workhorse, 14 carries, 75 yards, no touchdowns. And then just some slight yards from receivers and Dak. Receiving. Start on our end. Kadarius Toney, the man. 10 receptions, 189 yards, no touchdown. Evan Ingram, 4 receptions, 55 yards, no touchdown. Devontae Booker, 3 receptions, 16 yards, a touchdown. After that, nothing. Nothing really. 14, 13 yards, 7 yards. Dallas, all spread out. CeeDee Lamb, 4 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 6 receptions, 79 yards, no touchdown. Amari Cooper, 3 receptions, 60 yards, and a touchdown. And then 30, 28 yards from other guys. Now, nothing to really talk about defensively. Lorenzo Carter did get a pick in the very beginning of the game. Whatever. Always happens. We always get a pick at the start of the game. Always happens versus Dallas. We always pick them off first drives. Don't know why. We ended up losing. And then they had 2 picks I brought up earlier. Trayvon Diggs and Anthony Brown was the other one for a touchdown. Stat-wise, looking at defensive stats, like tackles and stuff, nothing really crazy on our end. Logan Ryan, unfortunately, was our leading tackler, probably because he's tackling everybody in the secondary. Same with Adoree Jackson with 7. Tay Crowder had 8. McKinney 6. No real tackles from the men who should be getting tackles. No really crazy tackles from linemen, linebackers. Micah Parsons, on the other end, had 8 tackles and 3 QB hits. He was everywhere, causing pressure, kind of like a spy. Hate to see it when you're going against him, especially if you wanted him. Their defense played phenomenal. So, now that we kind of went over some stats, let's go over the very important thing I think we need to talk about right off the bat. Injuries. Injuries. What riddled us the whole game. Start the game figuring out Andrew Thomas is a healthy player, but won't be playing most likely. So, Nate Solder gets to play left tackle. Disaster. With injuries, at the end of the day, Daniel Jones is out. Saquon Barkley is out. Kenny Golladay is out. Shepard is out. Slayton is out. Andrew Thomas was technically healthy but didn't play because of injury, I guess. Nick Gates and Shane Lemix. I don't know how to say his name. I'm kind of don't know how to pronounce that shit. So, eight players out out of the 11 that we need to play. Nate Solder had to play left tackle, and let me tell you, Nate Solder sucked at left tackle. Randy Gregory, I think, was his matchup, ate him alive all game, and I have footage of that I will be going over in a second. But the injuries definitely hurt us bad, and I really don't want to blame the game on injuries because it was still it was 10-10 right before Dallas scored a touchdown right before the half. I think it was Amari Cooper mixed up Randall, is that his name? Towards ACL, I believe. Can't remember for some reason. I don't know why I'm blanking out. The rookie mixed him up. Touchdown, Amari Cooper. Right before the half. I think that's 5 games now straight. We've given a touchdown before the half. Last minute. Unbelievable. Defense needs to fix something. Offense is the one with all the injuries. Defense needs to get their shit together. Missed opportunities, missed picks, missed sacks. Big. I don't want to get too far into it because I want to keep talking about the injuries. The Daniel Jones injury. Let's start with Saquon first. Saquon got hurt first. Excuse me. Saquon Barkley. High, terrible ball from DJ. I understand. I'm not trying to throw a pick. Really nobody around him to get the pick. Micah Parsons was behind him. Micah Parsons probably would have made that tackle immediately. But you threw it high, overthrown. Saquon misses. Doesn't come down with it. Whatever. Walks 2 steps backwards. Rolls his ankle on Jordan Lewis. Not a dirty play. Nothing bad happened. It was accidental. Falls on his ankle. Can't get up. I know every Giants fan who watched last year had an instant, oh no, here we go again, from the Bears game. Didn't think it was an ACL tear or anything because he grabbed his ankle, but I was like, what the hell? Are you serious? Again. Then, we have Daniel Jones' injury. 2 straight plays to Devontae Booker. Stuffed and stuffed. Can't get in. Don't know if it's the O-line. Don't know if it was him. Just couldn't get in. 3rd down, we have a QB rollout. Nobody's there to block for DJ. DJ is running for his life against Jabril Cox, I believe it is. Former LSU linebacker. And I'm thinking in my head watching it, DJ has to fight for this. He has to go now. DJ lowers his head. Boom. Hits him. All of a sudden, DJ can't walk straight. He's fumbling. He's stumbling. He's got a concussion. Fantastic. You hate to see it from your quarterback. I don't want to say franchise quarterback because we don't know how it's going to go, but this year has been a great year for DJ. He's played really good football for us. We would be a lot worse without him. Kenny Golladay gets hurt in the middle of the game. Don't even remember when that happened. I'm going to be honest with you. I just kind of was like, okay, he's on my fantasy team. He's out. He's gone. Whatever. Sad. So now all 3 of our receivers are hurt. Andrew Thomas is out, so the blocking was already terrible. Nick Gates was out. I'm not a big fan of Nick Gates. I like his energy, though. And then Shane, I'm not even going to say his name. He's out. She's been a disaster. The entire core of the offense is out besides Evan Ingram and Kyle Rudolph. Oh my God, what have they brought to the table? Kadarius Toney comes in. Man, let's talk about some key plays from that kid. Early on in the game, before DJ got hurt, what led to the injury, I'm not going to say it was all his fault, of course. It's not. I think it was a 3rd down. Catches a pass over the middle. Jukes back. Gone. Cuts upfield. Outruns people. And then I don't remember who grabs his leg. He gets down at the 2-yard line. I'm thinking, oh my God. This kid is making plays like I wanted him to make. We ended up not scoring until 4th down, which was the DJ injury on 3rd. I'm not going to lie. Key plays on offense. I can't really think of anything that doesn't involve Kadarius Toney's name. Nothing really sparks anything. He had the huge catch in the first. I think it was first or second. It was on the right sideline. DJ kind of just threw it up, rolling out. Beautiful play. Kadarius was making plays all day. Honestly, key plays that I have that as a note to go over. I think it's just Kadarius Toney because the defense wasn't there. We allowed 44 points. The defense, I will give them this. When you're on the field, I don't know the exact time. Let me look at the time of possession right now. And time of possession for, where is it? Time of possession. They had about 4 minutes more than us. 5 minutes more than us. So I can't even use the excuse that they were out there for too long. They just weren't good. The defense isn't getting pressure, stuff like that. We'll go into that as well. But key plays, I can't think of anything really key play on the defensive end other than bad things. I want to get into the O-line performance. I'm going to try my best to find video. Whatever I show in the podcast is what I found. I did find a video on Twitter. Let me credit him really quick. I don't remember his name, but he went over a video of Nate Solder's performance. Michael Gecklin, NFL on Twitter. He put up a Randy Gregory highlight tape, and it was just showing how bad Nate Solder was getting beat. And man, he looked bad, really bad. Start of the game, if you watched it, you would notice Daniel Jones starting. If you're in the eyes of the quarterback, Hikes immediately has to roll out right. Is rolling out right for his life because that left side was getting blown through by Randy Gregory. And if you watch the game, like I said earlier, Micah Parsons was playing like a spy kind of deal. He was just there all the time on his ass. DJ had nothing to work with immediately. It was a terrible start. Dallas, it was 10-0, or I believe it was 10-0 and then 10-10. It felt like 44-0 the way the offense was playing at that time. Because you knew Dallas was, at that point, Dallas was hurting themselves. They weren't doing things to succeed on their own end. We were not stopping them. They were just messing up. So I'll credit the defense to that point. The defense held them for like 5 minutes at the start. Good job. The offense couldn't do anything. Bad field position. Just terrible. Nothing. Saquon goes down. It was just awful. The O-line was just getting beat every play by everything. And credit to Dallas. I don't know who the defensive coordinator is, but credit to him because he called up a great game. They always call up a great game plan versus us. And they shut down DJ's running. Shut down our passing other than Kadarius Toney. They ran a lot of man, I noticed. My friend was telling me too. That's more of a man team. I guess that's why Kadarius Toney was doing his things because he is a quick, agile, elusive guy. Was able to beat off that man coverage. Other than him though, everybody else was kind of relevant. And if it wasn't for the O-line, I want to say they did better at the end of the game, but at that point it's too late. The start of the game, you just saw them get destroyed, and it was sad to watch. We needed Andrew Thomas out there, and it just wasn't. It was very frustrating to watch as a Giants fan. It's always frustrating to watch our O-line, but it was very frustrating to see what they gave us after what they showed us last week. We saw great protection last week. I get it, hurt, injured linemen. I understand that. We saw great protection last week. Daniel Jones had time. He was launching downfield. There was a couple plays that John Ross missed him a little bit. Daniel Jones looked shook. I'm not going to lie. A lot of bad throws I saw from him yesterday, a couple days ago. There was an overthrow on Kenny Golladay on the sideline. I don't know if that was pressured. I can't remember. John Ross got missed twice. The Saquon throw. It was just like, I don't know if Daniel Jones was just not in his game, but I think the O-line being completely ass may have thrown him off. It was sad to watch, honestly. As a Giants fan, we all hated seeing it. Defensive performance. Man, I don't really know what to say about the defense. The defense was... It was tough. It was tough to watch the defense play because watching the defense, there were plays... One I remember in particular, Julian Love blitzes off the edge. Grabs Dak by his ankle. Kind of like Gator rolls him. Not dirty. Wasn't intentionally trying to hurt him, of course. Dak stumbles a little bit, able to get the ball out of his hands. Leads to a third down, they pick it up. I think it was Dalton Schultz the next play. Think about it. We get that sack, they're third and long. That play probably doesn't happen. Don't remember the score. I honestly don't remember the score of the game. It's been these missed opportunities all year from the defense. Drop picks, no sacks. Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, where are you guys? Maybe they are getting triple teamed and double teamed. We need more off the edges. Aziz needs to be balling. He's playing great for a rookie, but maybe he's playing great because he's getting those one-on-one matchups. What happens if he gets double teamed? Like a Dallas, I'm pretty sure he went up against Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith is a Pro Bowler. That man's not letting shit happen. And rightfully so. Let me see really quick if it says what Aziz did. Aziz had 3 total tackles, 3 solo tackles. I don't see any QB hits. Anything like that. I don't see any pressures. I mean, it doesn't tell me. Does it tell you blocking stats? No, I don't see any blocking stats right now on ESPN. But Dallas' O-line is great. And I hate to say it, from our defense. Our defense used to be the pass rushers will cause disruption and give us picks. Now we have to rely on straight cornerback play because we're not getting any pressure. And when we do, we can't finish the play. No sacks, maybe some pressure, but they'll get the ball out of their hands and convert on third down because it's so rare for us. Missing Blake Martinez a lot. Still wish we would have got Parsons. So whatever. Kadarius Toney, like I said, great kid, love him, balling out. I just don't know what's wrong with the defense. Patrick Graham needs to fix this. I don't remember where I heard this. I heard that we're playing a lot of two deep safeties now. I don't remember where did I hear this at. We're playing two deep safeties, and it's just kind of relying on the corners now to play all this kind of defense. Bradbury's not having the year he was having. He got beat early for a CeeDee Lamb touchdown, which was a great play by Dak and CeeDee. We have that. Adoree Jackson hasn't really balled out at all. Dropped a pick in the Falcons game, which probably would have won us the game. It's just, we paid these guys money, a lot of money. Leonard Williams paid him a good amount of money. Can't remember the exact price. We had to overpay for him because with how do you I don't know how to really word this. Let's say it like this: we have Leonard Williams, great year. We have to pay him because if we don't pay him, we're gonna have a lot worse than him at the line. So we have to pay him, or else he leaves, and we have nothing. So it's kind of like we're forced to. Adoree Jackson, we don't really have a second corner the year before. We got him for a lot of money. Not saying he's terrible, but damn, these guys have not shown up. Same with Bradbury. I love James Bradbury. Has not shown up this year. Offensively, like, this is off topic a little bit. Galladay, same kind of signing. Not gonna say he hasn't shown up because I think he's done well. It's just hasn't gotten the ball in the right moments, I guess. I don't know. He's definitely made the plays on third down. I'm talking about like the end zone type of go up and get it touchdown. Same with Kyle Rudolph. Where is he in the red zone? Blocking? If he does that at all, we don't give him the ball for shit. He's like 7 catches for 70 yards or something like that in 5 games. It's pathetic. We just want to see We just want to see our team win with these players, and we can't even get that. Why can Dak break those? Well, here's what I'm trying to say. Why can other teams make these plays versus us? These crazy exotic plays where they're held by an ankle and they can get away with it, but us, it's just blown up instantly. It's frustrating. Let's get into Kadarius Toney's performance. Let's get a little positive. I saved this for the end. Kadarius Toney had a phenomenal game. What a game from that kid. Kadarius Toney looked phenomenal. 189 yards. A lot of big plays. The deep catch. The route break on Trayvon Diggs had him 5 yards behind him. The catch and run after catch. He had the kind of like QB option where he kind of just took off. I thought he was going to score, honestly. But then the blocks didn't hold up and Van Der Esch made the play. Kadarius Toney is a very bright spot on our team. I think he's better than Slayton. I think I said that last week. Should take his spot instantly when everybody's healthy. Galladay, Shepard, Toney, DJ, Saquon, when they're all healthy. I love that. Need the O-line to block. Kadarius Toney is a very bright spot. I said this last week. He gives you that Odell excitement. That's exactly what he did. I think he earned his respect this week. He even put out, keep the same energy of the -2 receptions or -2 yards on 2 receptions. Keep that same energy. Yeah, because everybody was trashing him the first 3 weeks. I tried to defend him. We didn't give him the ball. But let's get into the punch. Don't want to say I love it because obviously you don't want to see your player get ejected, stuff like that. But it's kind of the heart and frustration. First off, he goes and daps up Daniel Jones on the cart, make sure he's okay. They didn't show it. I didn't see anybody else really do that. Then you have the Kadarius Toney play where he's juking, cutting left and right in a pile, and then Kyle Rudolph's ass comes out of nowhere and just hits for no reason. Everybody starts falling on top of Toney. Toney gets pushed down. Ingram throws a shove. Casey shoves back. Toney gets up, throws a punch, ejected. What are my thoughts on it? It's frustrating. I get it. He came back and apologized. Love to see that. I love Toney. Like his attitude towards the game, towards the players, all this stuff. He understands what he did. I'm not trying to be like a fucking dad or anything. Like, oh, that was terrible. No, I understand. There's frustration. It's going to happen in a football game. People are going to get upset, especially when they're losing 44-20. I love the energy he brought. We need someone like that. Not saying to fight, but we need that kind of Nick Gates energy for somebody else. That dog energy. Shepard's got it. Kenny Galladay, I don't really see him got it that much. Not saying he don't got it. Ingram doesn't have it. Kyle Rudolph definitely doesn't have it. Daniel Jones, he doesn't like to get involved with that shit, even though Daniel Jones will stand up for his teammates any day of the week. But Kadarius Toney got up after seeing Ingram get shoved through a punch. Did not give a shit. Kadarius Toney is a great player for us. He will be down the line. I'm a little nervous for how, because he did have an ankle injury, a slight ankle injury. This upcoming week versus the Rams is going to be very tough without everybody. So before we get into this little film review that I'm going to try to go over as fast as I can, we play the Rams next week. The hot Rams. The Matthew Stafford-led Rams. The defense that is going to tear us apart. Don't play Daniel Jones. He could play this. Don't play him. Do not. That's dumb. That's so dumb. He's 1 week off a concussion. You're going to put him against Aaron Donald? No. Just rest him. It's not a safe game. You don't know if Shepard's playing. Don't know if Slayton. Don't know if Galladay's playing. Don't know who was playing. Saquon's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Don't play DJ. Play it safe. If you're really thinking this is your franchise quarterback, you don't put him in. The Rams are not a joke. I'm going to pull up their stats really quick while I'm talking. But the Rams, as a football team, most football fans respect them. They're a great team now. You love to see how they are. They lost to the Cardinals by a lot. Their only loss. Cardinals are also phenomenal. So, Matthew Stafford, 1,500 yards. Great. Darrell Henderson, I think is his name, right? 294 yards. That's not the worst, but they're not looking to hand it off every play. They're going to beat you through the air. Cooper Kupp has 523 yards. That's insane. It's 100 yards a game. This kid is balling out. 100 yards a game. 5 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp is looking like I don't want to say a top 10 receiver, but he is fucking balling. And I didn't even think he was overrated. I loved Cooper Kupp. But I used to think he rode the backseat on that team. He is taking over. Albert Woods is looking great. Deshaun Jackson's there. You know he's going to torch us. Van Jefferson's looking good with 242 yards. Tyler Higbee's got 166, 2 touchdowns. This is a good-ass football team that we have to go against. And then you cannot forget about that defense, of course. Jordan Fuller looking great this year. Jalen Ramsey's the best corner of football. Darius Williams has been balling out. Aaron Donald is obviously the best DN, D lineman, whatever you want to say. That's a good team. I'm scared. I don't want our starters playing. Excuse me, sorry. Make it a preseason game for us. Put the bench in. Have everybody else watch while the bench gets beat up by this god squad of a team. Because this is going to be scary. So, with that being said, we're 22 minutes in. I don't want to really make this too long of a video. We're going to watch the highlights of the Giants game. And I'm kind of just going to commentate over them. So, let's get right into that.